Early life and beginnings. Christoph Metzelder was born on March 5, 1980, in Haltern am See, a small town in the North Rhine-Westphalia region of Germany. Raised in a family that loved sports, Metzelder's early years were influenced by an active lifestyle, and his passion for football developed at a young age. As a child, he played for various local youth teams before joining the youth academy of Rot-Weiss Erfurt at the age of 12. It was here that his immense talent began to shine, and his versatility as a central defender was immediately recognized. Metzelder's early football development was further enhanced when he joined the youth academy of Schalke 04, a club with a rich history of producing talented players. His time in Schalke's youth system gave him the foundation he needed to compete at the highest level, developing his physical strength, tactical awareness, and ball distribution skills. By the time he was 17, Metzelder's talent had already been spotted by scouts from professional clubs, and he was poised for the next stage in his career. Professional debut with Schalke 04. Metzelder made his professional debut for Schalke 04 in the 1999-2000 season of the Bundesliga, Germany's top division. His debut season came at a time when Schalke was experiencing a resurgence in domestic football, and the club was focused on challenging for top spots in the league. Though still young, Metzelder immediately showcased his talent in defense, impressing the team's coaches and fans with his composed play, physicality, and intelligence on the ball. During his first few years at Schalke, Metzelder's abilities matured quickly. He became known for his powerful aerial duels, calmness under pressure, and exceptional leadership skills for a player so young. His performances in the Bundesliga earned him recognition not only in Germany but also on the European stage. His rise to prominence continued, and by the 2001-2002 season, he had cemented his place as a key player for Schalke. Move to Borussia Dortmund. After establishing himself as one of the best central defenders in Germany, Metzelder made a high-profile move to Borussia Dortmund in 2004. The transfer to Dortmund marked a significant milestone in his career as it brought him to one of the most successful and well-supported clubs in Germany. At Dortmund, Metzelder joined a team with a rich history of domestic and international success, which added a level of expectation to his performances. In his first season at Dortmund, Metzelder impressed both fans and critics with his defensive abilities. His aerial dominance and skill in reading the game were critical in stabilizing Dortmund's defense. Despite facing stiff competition from some of Germany's top defenders, Metzelder managed to secure a starting spot, and his consistency helped the team maintain its competitiveness in the league. In the 2007-2008 season, Metzelder helped Dortmund finish in the top half of the Bundesliga, showcasing his ability to balance defensive duties with his capacity to contribute in attack, occasionally scoring vital goals. His leadership qualities began to shine even more, and he was regarded as one of the premier central defenders in the league. However, his time at Dortmund was somewhat marred by injuries, which began to plague him later in his career. International success with Germany. Christoph Metzelder's performances at the club level earned him a call-up to the German national team, and he made his debut for Germany in 2004 during a friendly match against Hungary. It didn't take long for Metzelder to establish himself as a regular member of the national team's defensive setup, and his experience in the Bundesliga proved valuable in international tournaments. Metzelder's first major international tournament was the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany. He played an instrumental role in Germany's defense during the tournament, which saw the national team finish in third place. Metzelder's partnership with Per Mertesacker was crucial, and his leadership and organizational skills helped Germany navigate some challenging encounters. His performances during the World Cup were widely praised, and he was regarded as one of the most reliable defenders on the team. In the 2008 UEFA European Championship, Metzelder continued his impressive international career, helping Germany reach the final, where they were narrowly defeated by Spain. Metzelder played a crucial role in the team's defense throughout the tournament, and his commitment to the national cause made him a vital part of Germany's defense during this period. Struggles with injuries and decline at Dortmund. Despite his strong performances on the international stage, Metzelder's time at Borussia Dortmund began to be marred by injury problems. Chronic injuries began to take their toll on his body, and his consistency on the field began to suffer. The injuries were particularly concerning given Metzelder's importance to both his club and the national team. By the time of the 2010 FIFA World Cup, Metzelder was struggling to regain full fitness, and his position in the national team was no longer guaranteed. Despite this, he was still called up to the squad, but he was largely relegated to a backup role, with younger players such as Mats Hummels and Holger Badstuber emerging as key defensive figures for Germany. Metzelder's decline in form was evident during his final years at Dortmund, and he eventually made the difficult decision to leave the club in 2010, seeking a fresh start and hoping to rejuvenate his career elsewhere. Move to Real Madrid. In a surprising turn of events, Metzelder made the decision to leave Germany and join Real Madrid in 2010. His move to the Spanish capital was an opportunity to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world, but it also came with added pressure to perform at the highest level. At Real Madrid, Metzelder joined a team full of star players, including Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, and Iker Casillas. However, his time in Spain proved to be less fruitful than his earlier years in Germany. Though Metzelder made a few appearances for Madrid, his struggles with injuries continued to hinder his ability to secure a regular spot in the starting lineup. Real Madrid's defense was already strong, with established players like Sergio Ramos and Pepe filling the central defensive roles, and Metzelder found it difficult to break into the team. During his time at Real Madrid, Metzelder did win some silverware, including the La Liga title in the 2011-2012 season and the Copa del Rey. Despite his limited playing time, his experience and leadership qualities were valuable to the squad, particularly when it came to mentoring younger players. Final years and retirement. After spending 2 seasons at Real Madrid, Metzelder returned to Germany, joining Schalke 04 for one last stint in 2013. His return to his former club marked the end of his playing career, and he featured in only a handful of games during his time with Schalke. Although he struggled to regain the form that made him a household name in German football, Metzelder's leadership and experience helped the team during a challenging period. Metzelder announced his retirement from professional football in 2014, bringing an end to a career that spanned over a decade and a half. He had established himself as one of the best central defenders of his generation and had earned numerous accolades with both his clubs and the national team. His legacy as a key figure in Germany's defense during the 2000s remains intact, despite the challenges he faced with injuries. Post-retirement career. After his retirement, Christoph Metzelder turned his focus to life beyond football. He has taken on various roles in media, working as a pundit and commentator for German television. Additionally, Metzelder has been involved in philanthropic activities, notably working with youth football programs and charities that aim to promote social change through sport. Metzelder has also become an advocate for anti-racism initiatives and works on promoting educational and integration projects through football. His passion for improving the lives of disadvantaged communities has led him to work with several organizations, both in Germany and abroad. In his post-football career, Metzelder has remained a prominent figure in the footballing world, using his platform to inspire the next generation of players and to advocate for important social causes. His reputation as a solid, reliable and intelligent central defender has ensured that his name will always be remembered by fans of German football.